up at least an hour or so before you're going to carry on, because it'll take you that long to wake up.
Yep. As I
You
can
know?
attest to my morning routine, whereas I wake up and then slay in bed for an hour. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
You slay in bed.
You
I do
slay in
slay
bed.
in bed.
Laying in bed.
You get out your
s-
game console and you slay in bed.
I slay.
Woo!
And then my cat comes to my face and slays in front of me. It's awful.
All right. On the last exciting episode of The Found, y'all, I guess the episode before, the session before, you guys rolled up to a trading post for the cash call. Learned a little bit about them under the guise of being, of Mo being one of the cash call and the rest of you being her slaves. But after a while, that broke down due to Jack related. Jack, also, you haven't said anything. Are you here? Can we hear you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
And you all right?
You guys were talking. I didn't want to interrupt.
You
Aw.
silly girl.
No, work's a bitch, so I'm not all right, but I am all right, kind of thing.
Oh, is that
There.
Logan? Got Logan. I barely
Well,
even
we
started
love
the
you.
recap. Yes, we do.
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
Yes, you came upon this trading post. Things kind of broke down, and you killed basically everything here. I think one bugbear was inspired to flee. One of the monkey goblins, high up in a window, pretended to take an arrow and die, but then was finished off by Loveless, by Puppet's Familiar. Along the way, let's see. One of them, a purple-skinned hobgoblin, which is also not normal, used her song to animate a big, like, sphere of rock into a golem that seemed to have the form of a bugbear, like the ghostly form of a bugbear in it, which did a lot more work than she ever did because she died in one hit, um, which did cause the golem to die too. Jolly made some friends of a goblin and a bugbear who were robbing the place in the middle of your well-timed distraction, and Salada and Jello went off chasing the Chot'ol monk, the hobgoblin monk, who seemed to run the place. Salada nearly died fighting him under the water, but Jello was able to keep her head above water before she drowned, and I think Mo was the one to actually heal her. That's pretty much where we left off. Yeah, there are tables full of stuff. Other than one table was swiped by a bugbear named Truss, who transformed into a Crocoon to do his thievery. At the behest, it seems, of a goblin named Bracket, who claimed himself many titles, including King of the Free Goblin.
First of his name.
First of his name, thank you very much. That's important and should not be forgotten. And anyways, that brings us to right now, where I believe last we left off, Truss, Bracket, and Jolly were given the success of your fight, and Jolly's general, how would you put, just demeanor, decided to come back towards the outpost to swipe everything they hadn't already swiped. So I think the rest of you, when you're not putting Salada's, back together, and you would notice this procession in a little rowboat, and can respond accordingly.
Hey guys. need some friends.
God, Chelsea talking from the floor.
Friends. Oh, that's nice.
I guess I should say I've made a monarch friend.
Oh, monarch. Oh, that's okay. That's
Maybe you
nice.
care to introduce.
The little goblin, as he is currently grabbing stuff
Let's
out
go
of a.
to the map.
Oh God, you're not on the map. That
Nope,
explains
we're
so
not on the
much.
map. I'm like,
Here, and here's a map. Do you like the map? I made you a map, guys.
I'm not even
It's
logged
good
in.
because I forgot to hide a bunch of things in the
Including-
GM layer.
It's
So-
okay. I'm just holding his body.
Also, you guys all leveled up to 7, but I think you've all done that, so you're good.
I also want to look for gold and or magical things that might be good at killing people.
All right, would you want to roll investigation?
Yeah, and since if I'm still in darkness and if I'm still invisible, I'd just like to kind of look at whatever he's got or whatever he's putting away.
He seems to be grabbing right now a quiver full of arrows that have odd-looking feathers on the back of them.
I'm mostly just looking for money and tools of murder.
Yeah, I think you would have seen him. Yeah, you would have seen him pick up all of the gold in this place was on a sort of table of received items, and he had already grabbed that.
I'm still
The
invisible,
bracket
right?
is as you're talking or as you're watching him take things, he is going through his normal introductions. Yeah, that's me. Dreambreaker, Darkslayer, Aboleth, Hunter, Savior of the Salt, Iron Fisted King with 3 goblins, and Pretty Chill Dude. Bracket, first of his name. Thank you very much. Hold your applause. And then he's picked up a bottle from this table and he is holding it up to his eye and trying to determine what's in it because it seems to be empty.
I'm gonna try and pickpocket some of the, but not all of the gold that he's got.
Okay. Roll sleight of hand with advantage because you're invisible as hell.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay. Let's roll. You're able to gingerly take the bag that he had procured, or rather the bag that Truss had procured and given to Bracket. And as you do so, you hear Truss gently clear his throat as he is standing on the water, just staring at you, or at where you just took this bag.
Okay. I'm not gonna respond to that. I'm just gonna continue to take some of the gold and then replace the bag.
Okay, he can't see you take what you do with the bag, so all he sees is you take the bag and then later it reappear because you're invisible and your possessions are invisible.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as he knows, you did what you were told, or rather, you returned what you stole. I will say, I guess make sleight of hand for the noise it might make, and I can describe the contents of the bag.
What the fuck?
18, okay. Or 15. No, 18. You're invisible. Jello's typing. Okay, he's gonna be right back. So what you see in the bag is a ginormous sum of gold. They seem to be, yeah, just it's a pile of This is 1,200 gold right here. If you wanted to put a number on it.
I'm assuming if I take a lot of it, he's gonna feel the difference in weight. Maybe not, because he didn't feel me just take it, so.
Yeah, it's not like literally individual gold coins like that. It's kind of stuff that's of that value, but I'm just gonna treat it as gold. It's barterables, it's diamonds, it's jewelry, it's whatever, but it comes up to about that value. But also
Ooh, I
laying on
might
the
take some
pile,
diamonds.
yeah. Laying on the pile is it's a dragon shard, and it's vaguely familiar to you as uh, similar to, if not the exact one that what's his face used, Valentine.
What
I
was
don't
it
think you would
used
have got a
for?
view of that.
Yeah, I don't think I would
That's what
have. But
No, you wouldn't have got a view of it actually, so it wouldn't be familiar to you at all.
yeah,
But
but me
what
as a
is important
player, tell me.
as a player, it's the one that was used to basically poke open a portal and suck you all into this bad place.
Okay.
And as you're looking at it in the bag, it is violently hot and glowing a little bit. Like to the point where some of the coins around it they're hot to the touch. They're not like melting or anything, but
Okay, I want to take some. I want to take like 100 or 200 gold, some diamonds, and then that shard.
okay, 100 or 200 gold of diamonds, or
200
200 gold
golds
and
and diamonds.
200 gold, 200 diamond.
No, 200 gold and diamonds. You tell me how many diamonds and what quality I take.
Okay, let's say you get 100 gold and 1 diamond worth 100 gold,
Okay.
and you get the dragon shard. And you can add. I think I made a custom item for this. If I can remember it. I'm just gonna post this item in your inventory, or in chat, and you can look it up and add it to your inventory if you like.
Okay.
You should be able to add that to your inventory. But yeah, as far as Truss can determine, you have put back the bag without much hassle, and he just calmly nods at you, but he's watching a bit more closely.
Sorry, remind me which one is Truss?
Truss is the big one. Truss is the one who's just standing on the water. He doesn't seem to talk much. He's the one who transformed into a crow coon earlier. You see Brackett throw some the bottles from over here into his bag as well, and he turns and leans against the table and he says, "So you're gonna introduce me to your friends then, or I'm just gonna?"
Sure. They're over there, I think.
Great, help! There's a lot of blood over there. I can't. Is that a very small rabbit?
He's a murder rabbit.
Fucking cool. I like that. That's a good adjective to put on any word to make it better.
Yeah. As long as you don't fuck with us or him, he should be fine.
See Brackett kind of kick off the dock, like 1 foot on the rowboat, 1 foot on the dock, and just sort of let it glide over to the other end without actually getting into the rowboat at all. And then he steps off again. And Jello is Frizzy's not here, is he?
What? What is it?
Oh, Frizzy is here.
What do you want? What's going on?
This
do
is
something
Jello. Jello, this is the King Goblin, King of the free loader goblins or something like that.
Iron Fisted
Uh-huh.
King of the Free Goblins, Brackett, first of his name. Darslayer, Aboleth Hunter, Dreambreaker, Savior of the Salt, Pretty Chill Dude. It's not hard to remember.
Do you have,
Do you have
a
an
sign?
acronym?
I should have an acronym.
What would the acronym be?
TDDSAH SOTS.
Sorry, I lost
IF.
connection there for a bit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Tidsots.
IFK OTFG and APCDB.
Yes.
Sorry, Rachel, what were you asking?
These letters.
Oh,
An
this is-
acronym for his title and name. It doesn't really work very well.
No, it's not got a great rhythm to it, does it?
But I'm introducing him to the group.
Is he is Frosty. Is he or she who? I'm
He's a
trying to
he.
discern. He okay. I
He is a he. He is the king of the free goblins, obviously. He appears to be wearing almost like pirate clothes. He is small, but not as small as you. And he is kind of just sauntering up to you.
I go right up beneath him. And I'm like, hello. You have a nice hat and you're nice and tall. It's nice to meet you. I hold out my hand.
He holds out his, and you notice it is covered in almost a black glove that appears to be like beetle shell, like carapace.
Okay.
And he just sticks that out to you too, and he's like,
Yeah. I don't mind.
"What's your name, little murder bunny?"
My name? I didn't expect you to ask
thought you
that.
said that.
My name's Jello.
Jello. Okay, are you?
Uh-huh.
Did the orphan make you, or are you some other special kind of monster?
What? I'm not a monster. Mom doesn't say so. I'm just a special little boy.
A special little boy. Hey, well, that's fine. We got room for special little boys.
He's a weirdo,
Okay.
just like the rest of the weirdos on this plane.
Oh,
He fits right
that's
in.
It sounds so
nice.
bad.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
He's probably
You're
special.
not
Like
special.
he's probably just as special as the Candleman. Have you met the Candleman? Have you seen the Candleman?
The Candleman
The
sounds
Candleman.
extremely ominous, but yeah, mate, I've met everyone. Okay, I know everyone and everything.
But then you must have met the Candleman. He must have given you.
I don't know if
candle,
he was the
and then he light
Candleman.
your candle. It's so nice.
I haven't had my candle lit by any men, but you know that's.
Oh, you really should. It's so nice.
Be kind of.
Boy, I think he met the Candleman. Oh.
I'll
You
take
guys
your
think
word for
I'm
that,
bad.
friend. Oh, pardon?
I should tell the others that you know where the Candleman is. Guys!
Yeah,
He's just I go bounding away. Hi. I found he knows where the Candleman is. I think. Yeah, he does for sure. Come see. He's waving them over.
Bracket is continuing to loot now.
Oh, they're not looking. They're really looking at me. I go back, and I go. Oh, what you doing over there? Are you? Oh, you're investigating. Ooh, what's that? Can I help?
No, I think I got this handled. It's not a hard task. I take the stuff, I put it in my bag. Do you want to grab some
As
stuff
soon
and
as
put it
he's
in my bag?
talking,
too?
trying to explain to me he doesn't need help, I'm in the box looking.
Okay, you see
For
three.
shit.
You see 3 red bottles with or 3 bottles glistening with red stuff in them, and you see what appears to be a sling.
Red stuff.
potions.
Eh,
Healing
ooh,
potions.
I want to look at it. I pull out my little magnifying glass and I'm just going to look at it. And I look at the bottle. I expect it. And I hold it up to him and I'm like, does this mean anything to you?
He stares at it for a second. He says, "Someone will buy it," and he throws it in his bag.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess that's right. That's right. And then I don't show him the other two, and I keep the other two red bottles. And
Mhm.
there's really isn't much else in here. I found this though. I hold up the sling. I think it's a whapping stick. I think.
As you hold it up, you can see in the light. You can see more detail on it. It does appear to have some goblin writing on it, some like rune carving going on.
Okay.
It's a
Jello, that's the
got some
couple.
symbols of a pair of birds being hit at the same time by one rock. It's like a little diorama on one part. It's like as a rune. And if you're
okay.
holding it up, then Bracket just grabs it and tosses it in his bag.
I hold up a little, and then I'm like, "See, it goes whap," and I whap it against the chest I'm in. It whaps really good.
Yeah, it hits the side of the chest. Nothing exceptional happens. It is a piece of wood, pretty much.
Oh, but it made good sound.
It made a very good sound.
Oh,
Let me just
yay.
check my notes for this session. It does make a good sound. That's correct.
It does make a whap.
Let me just check my notes under the whapping stick part of
Let
my
me check my notes that I
spreadsheet here.
definitely have not thought of because I didn't think this stupid conversation would be happening with this rabbit. Yeah. Okay.
So you're friends with a rabbit, and oh hey, Bracket like sticks his head up, and suddenly he sees Mo. What? You're Matt. Oh,
No, that's not true.
I don't think we need to keep that charade up any longer.
Yeah, that's not
What do
true.
you
Why
think,
would you
Selena?
lie?
Been blown out of the water already.
Well, I think our raft's actually quite afloat. I can see it right there. It looks fine. I don't know what sunk. Did you see something sink? I looked towards the
Bracket kind
goblin
of
table.
saunters up, and then he's not taller than you, so he climbs up onto the top of this table, and then he looks down on you. He's still pretty much just level with you, but he's like got the tiniest advantage now. And he's looking down on you, and he's like, "You look Dar. You Dar?
I am Dar.
I killed
not
Dar.
Dar.
What are you
She's
doing
not-
here?"
But she's
Why
not
do
Dar,
you
she's
kill
Mo.
Dar?
Because they're bad and just
Not all Dar. Oh, you mean Keshkar Dar. I'm
Yeah,
Dar, but I'm not Keshkar.
well, that's fucking new. They're a schism, or is this just a whole thing? Or you're just one of the ones that's in denial
I
about the
came
whole
through
thing?
that. She points to the portal.
Oh, someone knows about the glowy hole in the sky. Well, how about that?
I tug at the goblin. Yeah. That's not a Dar. That's a Mo. Just so you know.
Yes, my name is Mo.
Right now, Brian's never gonna shut up.
Mo Mog. McShells is my full name.
I appreciate that she's a Mo and not a Dar. But she says she's Dar, and that doesn't rub me right. You know, I've had.
I'm not dangerous in that. I sing. Do you want me to sing to you?
I've seen very bad things happen when people like you sing. But
I
if you
don't
say you're
sing
not
that.
dangerous, hey, Jolly, new friend of mine, my very new best friend.
Yeah.
She not dangerous?
I don't turn
I mean, she's not gonna.
goblinoids into creatures.
The only bad thing that happens when she sings is I fall asleep.
I mean, if you, I don't think she's dangerous to me. She's not gonna.
That
She's not gonna be like the guys that we killed, being all assholes and stuff.
okay, I can appreciate that. A little middle ground. You know, some binding blood between our disparate nations of goblins. That's sweet and all. He kind of stares you down for a bit and says, "Okay, if Jolly says you're good, guess I'll allow it." And then as he's walking by, he's muttering, "The no wait, what's he?" He mutters something about, just don't come, crying to me when you get slurped up by the aboleth like the rest of you. And then he's grabbing
It's
Say that louder for the people on the floor.
like me.
Well, I don't. You know about the. You know
Oh
about the
shit!
whole thing that the. You don't know shit. Okay, that's. You know what? That's fair. You came through a hole in the sky. That's understandable. I empathize with that. I do.
Did you come through a hole in the sky too?
No.
Really?
Probably
I
came
mean,
through a
I
hole in his
came out of a
mom.
hole at one point, but that's not here nor there.
Dude, I had the same idea.
You guys see Truss just sidle up suddenly, just because he doesn't like the look of all three of you surrounding him.
I'm following him. Like I'm just following him the whole
Yeah.
time. So I'm just like.
Did you ever? He never took that tube or that sling from you, so you still have 2 potions of healing, and the you could also add the 2-bird sling to your inventory if you want to hold on to it.
Yeah, I'm just still holding it, whapping things that I want to.
Oh, okay. You see on the in this box here, he opens it up, and there are 2 glass spheres, and they're filled with water. It's almost like a snow globe. But they're filled with water, and they have little sparkling bits that seem to just periodically burst with light. And Brackett throws those in his bag too. And he says,
Sorry, I have to ask one more time. What was that sling called?
2 birds sling.
Thank you.
Says, what you don't know about the whole the life cycle of the Keshkal goblin, the ideal servant. The whole plan for all of y'all.
I don't know anything about the cash call. I don't. It seems like they're running the show here, kind of. People don't like them.
They're doing a shit job of it.
My mom never told me about this. I think I'm too young for this.
You see, as he has taken the last of the things out of his chest, he closes it and he sits down on it and he says, "All right, let me tell you a story." So here's how. Well, let me tell you where free goblins come from. Where good goblins come from. Where goblins who don't suck come from. And he's like, "Y'all are right next to a dead body right now, by the way." A couple of them actually.
Story time. Nothing interrupts story time.
Yeah, you can just cuddle with them.
Yeah. It says, okay. Let's say you're a good, loyal little goblin, and your mind's all screwed up from some spell that some dream monster put on you, a few thousand years ago or whatever. And you're nice and obedient, and you all sing your happy songs together. And then one day there's a different tune, and it's a little bit louder than the tune of the quarry, and then suddenly, well, you can't seem to step in rhythm with all the other goblins anymore. And they find out. Oh, pardon?
You speak of the treacherous whisper, yes?
Treacherous whisper. I don't know that particular term for it. But you lose the ability to dance to the tune of all the other goblins, and you try and keep step, and you try your very hardest, but eventually someone comes knocking and says, "Hey, you've been too close to the Delkir for too long, and it's time to go." and they put you on a little itty bitty barge, and they kick you off, and they say, "Go to the Isle of Mutt, do your duty, and get killed or eaten or whatever the hell the aboleth does to people." And yeah, that's and then sometimes, most of the time, the goblins just go. Because I
Aboleth?
mean, what else do we do? But some of the time, we get a better idea in our head, and some of the time, another free goblin comes along and shanghais your raft and uh, takes you on a different adventure. But yeah, that's how a free goblin is made, and that's I forgot where I was going with this. Oh yeah, enjoy being eaten by an aboleth. And he starts like he hops down from the chest he was sitting on, and he starts
Does
whistling.
Mo know what an aboleth is?
Let's see. You can roll. I guess Arcana.
Mr. Sir, so you mean to say you don't know how to dance? That's really sad.
Well, I think there's like a movie about penguins or something that has this like same plot.
Oh, well, yeah, but you said you forgot how to dance, and that's really unfortunate. Dancing's really fun. Maybe I could teach you.
Yeah, let's see it, Jello. Let's see you dance.
Okay. You just see Jello hopping up and down, and
What happened to Logan's character?
I don't know.
Logan. He unmuted.
I think Mo will start singing for him and playing a little thing on a drum, a little rhythm for him to dance to. She tries to suss out what sort of rhythm he's got, and then she's like starts tapping away on a drum.
It's probably none.
There's
on
weird.
The hand drum the little goblin monkey child gave him.
I guess I tried to do a little jig, but I tried to do it next to the friend.
Racket.
Yeah. Friend. Racket.
When you
see, this is how you do it. See, you take this foot here, and he does a little like sort of makeshift of jig that he really doesn't know.
Yeah, boom, isn't it?
You are trying so hard to dance in front of Bracket, and he keeps trying to walk past you.
Yep.
Weirin is in the middle of. He's just drifted out to sea a little bit, as as people do. Logan, you here? You all right?
Drag him onto the raft.
I can drag Weirin onto the raft. I don't know if that's going to help Logan much. He is
it's just the idea that he's sitting in that horrible, swampy, God knows what else is in it, water.
Now
Logan deafened.
Yeah.
Maybe busy.
Oh, now he's deafened again.
Mm-hmm.
He's been there since the beginning of the game.
Yeah. But he hasn't said anything.
Oh.
Have you messaged him?
I messaged him when he was late, and he said that. Oh, I unmuted and muted again.
Maybe he's having trouble. Logan?
Logan?
Any Ben?
Is my mic finally working?
Yeah, there we go.
I want you to know I can't see the map.
Hello,
You
sweetie.
can't see the map? You can't see the map?
No,
Oh.
it's a gray box.
Is that
God
'cause
damn
Rusty-
shit. Fuck. Why do I... And you have night vision out to what now? 60?
60 feet. It's just gray.
Save
You're
settings.
alright, Logan. You don't
Alright.
That's
sound
why I was in the water. Because I
Right.
didn't know where the
I can't
boat
see.
was.
Sorry, I told Frosty to put you on the raft because I didn't like the
No,
idea.
it
of
was... I
your
meant to
nads
put
being
myself on the
soaked.
raft. I just miss...
It's just the
miss
idea of your
young
nads
lady.
being soaked in that swampy, horrible water, which is full of all sorts of whatever turns these creatures into whatever they turn into. Oh no, get out of there quick.
Okay, can you see now? Is everything good? Alright, grand. Bracket is just trying to avoid Jello mostly. Kind of steps by and stops suddenly, and he's just like, "Oh, there's just a sad man on the back of your raft."
He's not
You-
that
you-
bad. He's not as sad as these. She gestures invisibly to all of the dead bodies.
No one has any idea what you're gesturing to. It's very good.
Oh, and that's over there's a scary lady who's apparently asleep right now on her feet. She's weird. I'm sure she'll come back as some weird.
Right
Scary
now, you can
thing.
see her having a quiet conversation with what might be
Deep is
herself or
this
might be
water?
her familiar. It's unclear.
How deep is this water?
Here, I'd say it's actually pretty deep. These waterways are
Okay.
fairly clear.
I think I'll suggest to the team. She'll say, "It may be an idea to hide some of these bodies, maybe push them into the water."
Why?
In case somebody else comes along.
Who
They
cares?
ask where they all came from.
Who cares? We're not going to be
Jello
here.
immediately tries to move the nearest corpse into the river.
That seems like a lot of work.
We certainly need to make more room on the raft.
Yeah, you got some broken robots on your raft.
So,
Yeah.
Mr. King, we can come with you to the Free Goblin camp thing, right? See your army? If we
I'm not
wanted
going
to?
to Free Goblins right now.
Where are you
I
going?
got business here. I don't know, wherever the winds take me. And the lack of winds, too, and just sort of generally whatever direction I
You
feel like
should check
going.
out and see
Because
if there's
guess
anything
what?
useful to do.
With a Free Goblin.
But
We all
don't your
gotta
loyal
dance.
subjects need you?
My loyal subjects suck.
She looks invisibly at Truss.
Except for Tress. And Tress is slowly following.
You want to go to Fort Forfeit with us? You seem like
no,
fun.
That place also kind of sucks, but I'll tell you what. Are you if you're ever in the business for, you see he's picking up now a couple of like armbands, bracers that seem to have daggers embedded in them. You see he pulls one out and tosses it into the water, and another one pops back into the brace, like it reappears in the bracer. It's like, oh. He tosses that in the bag too, and he's like, I'll tell you what. I'm a sort of a finder of things. You have something you're looking to find, you just let me know.
I'd like to find
And
the candle man.
you want to
please.
find the candle man. Okay. Tell me more about that. Elaborate.
He has a candle, and he's a man. And he's
Okay.
very
Trust.
nice.
Hold this. And Brackett just hands the candle to Trust, and Trust reluctantly takes it. Brackett says, boom, found the candle man. That'll be 500 gold.
That's not him.
Oh, well, then you need to be more specific.
I was specific.
That's a man with a candle.
Yeah.
Maybe that guy.
But he's not the
Maybe
right
the
candle
sad
man.
man at the end of the boat can give you more details. Don't we need him to get back? We're in.
Shrug.
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 Wow, this is a man who is having a bad day. Well, not my
Yes,
problem. Yeah,
It's
To go
more
with
that
these three
there is
goblins
literally no
together.
confirmation he can get us back.
that's fair.
Opening portals to extra player dimensions casually is not necessarily something I think I've seen him do often.
That's fair to say.
Often or at all?
At all.
Okay.
I was like, you could cast Dimension Door, and he cast plain shit. So, he cast Gate. Fuck it.
Yeah, like Dimension Void.
Yeah,
To
he
be
cast
fair,
Gate. So
the other person from Corvair you talked to also teleported in here, and he teleported in here because he fucked up. Like, this is the glitch of you teleport to a place that you're not supposed to teleport
yeah,
to.
we're just in the back rooms.
Yeah, you're in the back rooms. It's fine. But Brackett takes the bracers and tosses them in his bag too, and it is now like stuffed full and slung over his shoulder. He says, "Okay, well, it has been a pleasure meeting you all. I will look out for this Candleman, more of a procurer of things than people, but I'll see if I can find him for you based on that very helpful description."
Uh-huh. Where are you going?
I don't know, wherever the wind takes me. But there's
That's
not
almost
really much
no.
wind here, so wherever I want. Just wherever I want.
Yeah.
Well, nice meeting you, friend. It was great talking with you, Tress. We're gonna do
So
the
where-
forfeit now, I guess.
And Trust
Where
just grunts.
do you plan to go next?
Wow, it's such a funny thing that you ask me that. Because the answer is wherever the wind takes me. Or not the wind, because there's not much of it. I keep making that same expression, and I keep, needing to correct that expression doesn't make very much sense.
No, it's very vague.
You might get the
I don't like
impression that
that.
these guys are trustworthy.
You have watched them take every single thing in this of value in this entire trading post without asking you if you want any of it. When you did all the work of killing everyone, they are consistent in their character, and that character seems to be looting shit.
I don't know if I like him anymore. He's taking things that don't belong to him. That's not very nice. While holding the whopping stick.
Well, don't belong to these dead folk either.
How long before Puppet awake?
Probably 5 minutes.
Probably about 5 minutes.
Then we wait 5 minutes for Puppet to wake.
We wait 5 minutes, cast hold person.
We can probably get started going to.
Yes,
forfeit.
I'll carry her onto the boat.
And she's not. She's just having a conversation with a familiar.
Oh right, okay.
What's Selena been up to? She's just been sulking from her near-death experience, or floating on the water.
Ada, where do you want to go?
Trying to get over the fact that I almost died, yeah.
Okay. You did hear. I mean, you're pretty far away, but as you were resting there, you might have overheard. It's a word that you watch out for, but Brackett did say the word quarry, or quarry. Queer. Dustin, Logan, how do I say the word? Why is your name Dustin now?
Q-U-O-R-I.
Because I left the server.
Yeah.
I have to explain these things.
His name's also been Dustin for weeks.
Yeah, it has.
That's true.
I changed it like 6 weeks ago. None of you guys just ever noticed.
I mean, I
Hey,
didn't
excuse
address
me.
it. I knew
Okay,
it.
Jacqueline knows. Jacqueline noticed.
I didn't address
Jacqueline
it.
messaged me and asked why.
Have you
they-
been Dustin before? Because I seem to remember you.
Do
Dustin.
not remember that, but okay.
Here, I have a message from Jacqueline. I'll screenshot it.
Why is it dust in? Or is it dust in echoes? Separate words.
I changed it a month ago.
A month ago.
Actually, before that.
I mean, I
Yes.
saw it. It just didn't.
You changed your name and I couldn't find the chat at first. Says Jacqueline a month ago. It's just a
But yes.
video game reference.
Did we miss your
Okay.
birthday? Or if I did, I'm sorry. Happy birthday.
You're fine.
What is your birthday? Is September 2nd. I'm adding it to my fucking calendar. You can't escape me again.
Wrong.
It would be
Yeah,
23rd of
you're
August.
wrong.
Let's say August 23rd.
You're getting
August
close
23rd?
to my birthday, actually.
Oh
to be
shit.
honest.
That's why the hey happy birthday message came August 23rd.
Okay. Birthday.
You
More
know,
cows, only $15.
That would make sense.
You guys all miss birthdays.
Just don't say it.
The last time I tried to get
I
Jacqueline.
don't think
something,
most of
I
us
was
know
told
each
no.
other's birthdays particularly, so.
Mine was last week.
I tried to get
Oh.
Jacqueline something for her birthday once,
Mm.
and Jacqueline said, "No, you won't even let me get you an Instant Pot."
Yeah, that was last year when.
Yeah.
But you did let me send you a gift card for new headphones, so
Yeah.
that counts. That was your birthday
Aw.
present.
Does count. Does count.
Up, clicking on things. And then my whole family's like, "You're so hard to buy for." I'm like, "Not really. Give me a gift card to anywhere I can buy books."
Oh.
Quite easy, actually.
So, we're.
Well, yeah,
going-
sorry. What I was saying before was, Slater, you would have picked out the word quarry coming out of this guy's mouth, which is not a common word outside of where you're from. But otherwise, go on. Go on, Fizzy.
I was more just kind of like we're going, implying like what Jolly was saying.
Oh, that y'all are heading out.
Guess so. That's for some reason they
Come on.
unless we want to stop this guy from taking all the stuff, and
I,
because we
I
want the
don't
stuff
care
for
if you
ourselves.
want to. If you want to get stuff,
I
then
don't.
go for
Jello
it.
does not care. Me, player, cares. Jello does not.
Yeah, but me, player, doesn't care if your characters don't care.
We're gonna get in a very Inception-like state soon. Let's just move on to more forfeit.
Have I fallen down a rabbit hole?
No,
Those are
no,
called
don't.
Warrens, actually.
No, bad joke. I don't like
It's
it.
Weirin's last name, Weirin Warren.
Fuck.
Rabbit holes are called Warrens.
I thought they were called Jellos.
That was their burrows.
A warren is a network of wild rodent or lagomorph, typically rabbit burrows. They're little tunnels.
Wait, does that mean we're related?
I can already see. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Here,
Oh,
here.
no.
You guys have not yet been graced with what a rabbit home looks like.
Oh, please show me.
I have lots of them around here.
Look at the inside, though. Look at the
Aw.
inside.
It's my cat well entertained.
It's so cute.
They have a sunroof. That's so good.
Called the beach.
Well, Bracket's like, all right, you guys head on off to Fort Forfeit.
Cute
And
picture
I'm-
though. That's a really nice picture.
That is. pleasure meeting you. Good doing business. I think we both came out of this winners. I think we're having a good time here. And the two of them just walk back to their boat. Say, Jolly, was nice to meet you. Jolly's friends. Yeah, likewise. Keep an eye on the Dar Lady there. Yeah, you have yourselves a final time.
Who are you talking to?
All of you. The world is my, audience at all times.
Did I see them take anything look like artifact?
Everything they took looked valuable. Whether it counts as an artifact or not, a lot of it seems like it had mixed origins. I don't think everything they picked up had a strictly
Yeah.
goblin origin.
Yeah. No.
But yeah, you would assume, because there was often very little time between grabbing something and tossing it in. Anything could have been an artifact. It's hard to know for sure. And more to the point, anything in this place could count as an artifact to the right person. I mean, you have a living, breathing society of goblins.
These guys took all our loot.
You didn't stop them.
I can't stop them alone.
I mean, you can say, "Hey, I want something," or "Hey, I want that."
Okay.
I can jump on them. Wait, they're gone.
They're just slowly drifting off. And
Too
you can
late.
hear quietly, like, oh shit, they're gonna ask for stuff. Okay, let's go.
Just let me know when you find the candle, man. And
Yeah,
make
we're
sure
gonna
it's
find the
right
candle man.
one.
We're gonna find the exact right
I
candle
gave you
man.
really good instructions. Don't fuck up.
I have a feeling we may bump into them
Sorry.
later.
You said a bad word.
Maybe more of them.
I guess we could also investigate the bodies. I don't know if we really looked at the bodies.
Yeah, Mo's still gonna have a look around and see if she can find anything that they've
Yeah,
missed.
I think now Jello's gonna look around and try to see if he can find it, like any information, like retaining directions. Anyone that has attempted to map the area, clues, just to
Okay.
help
Yeah,
us
map
guide
would
our
be
way.
very good.
Roll investigation.
Okay.
And
I will assist him.
Let me just remove this picture of the rabbit and move to my rabbit. Investigation?
investigation.
20.
Holy shit. Yeah, you're able to find. There's a little storeroom of. I mean, it's pretty mundane equipment. But like in one of the walls here, there's a
Oh, we should
little
find
storeroom, a little
rations.
desk.
We should look for rations.
This guy handed you a pile of rations because Mo just asked.
Oh, right. Okay.
But yeah, you're able to find a map of at least most of the found. It seems like there's parts that kind of go off.
Oh, yeah.
But let me actually drag you over to your map, which is,
The map.
not completely just black now. Look at that, guys.
I'm laying on the floor, but I can imagine it.
Imagine it's wonderful. All the colors of the no, it's mostly still gray, but
I just so jolly, like, hey, look, there's some these I point to each marker, and he's like, these look important. I think there's names even too.
Mhm.
I think
Good
this says
job.
I can read. Assuming it's in Goblin, so I can read it.
Yeah.
See, this one says, and then this one says, and that means this is like the Southern Flotilla. And right there, look at that. That says, and that's short forfeit.
Well,
I am impressed
all
that
that
you
way, I
grasped the
guess.
goblin.
I don't have to use it very often, but had to be taught something. My parents always said, "Learn from your enemy."
Oh, so
I really
weird.
don't know what that means.
Interesting.
But yeah, you get two of these are like the half-flooded manor and the portal aren't on the map. but those you know the location of now that you see it mapped out. Fort Forfeit does have a marker put out. There's the Keshkal checkpoint way down in the what's called the salt side, which is, you know, you don't know exactly what that means, but I'm sure you can make some guesses. But there's also a note that says "To the Isle of Mutt," and an arrow just sort of points along a waterway.
Where
Sounds
would
good.
that kind of be?
Near the top
Where
of
would
the
the arrow?
Sounds my kind of place.
Is it on this map? I'm just
The isle is not, but the
arrow.
arrow and the note should be.
Is it
Can't
like
see it.
here?
Yeah, that's.
Okay,
can
I
you
can
not see
barely
that?
see that arrow, but
Oh, okay, because text is not a token, so it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, can you not see salt side? Okay, wait. If I put that on the map there, though,
yeah, I
you
don't
see
south
that
side.
shit
I
there.
see. There's turn orders in the way.
How can I turn
I
this
see the
turn
Mountain of
order
the
off?
Witch over here. This is lit up.
Thank
This
you.
is lit up. The Southern Flotilla. I see this, and I see this,
I can see 6.
and then
hexagons.
the other places.
7.
Okay.
Sorry.
we
just
I'm gonna
2.
quickly change something here. I'm gonna go into dynamic lighting. I'm gonna turn that shit off. We're gonna do old school lighting. Wait, maybe not. I think I just. Yes, I think I do legacy lighting. And then I just hit the reveal areas button. And now you can see it all in color too. Turn on fog of war. Oh wait, here we go. Okay. Things are happening. Can you see that area now?
I see the name tags.
Yeah,
I
I
do
can
not
It's all
see
black,
see
but
What? God, shit. I don't understand.
cash call trading post.
This has vision, like vision.
Is there something cash call under cash call trading post? It looks like there's 2.
That's us,
Oh, okay.
the party.
Yeah, it's us.
I probably don't need to put the party on the party.
Well, sometimes the party is not on a thing.
Let me just rejoin as player and see what y'all are seeing.
You could also look at the stream.
What a crazy and ridiculous idea! I can't believe you would even say something like that to me, Chelsea. Yeah, why is that like that? Why is that like that? Okay.
I don't know. The map looks clear to me. Sorry.
See it. I can
Group
only see
area.
the names.
Reset forward.
No, I was making a really bad character joke. Okay.
Oh no, sorry.
It's okay.
Is
Okay.
Matt here? Did I just hear Matt arrive?
I
No,
don't think
I
that
was
Matt.
I was saying Matt.
No,
That
Matt's
was
here.
me.
No, he's here.
Oh, okay.
Is he
Oh,
here?
he's here.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I can see him. I
I
think
just didn't hear him pop in.
I
Okay.
can't hear him. I could see him talking, but
You know what's the best
He's
part
very
about that?
quiet.
yeah,
picture?
that's again.
Very
Just
quiet.
can't hear him.
That buddy picture is really nice because you see the foot of another rabbit leaving.
Why can't you hear me?
You're just
I can hear
quiet.
you now.
Oh, you can?
Woo!
Okay.
Hello,
Yeah,
Matt.
we can hear you. You're just quiet.
Sorry.
Hello.
I just popped on until food gets here, y'all. I'm so sorry. It was a rough day at work.
Oh,
But I wanted to listen in a bit and see
all
what's
right.
going on. I'm sorry.
Don't worry. We just let the guy with the goblin guy who was really nice just take everything and leave.
Yeah, and your character's just drooling in the corner right now.
No, she's having a normal conversation with her familiar about the importance of killing the ones that pretend they're asleep or pretend to die. You know. Okay, dynamic lighting disable that. Fog of war enabled. Save settings? Excuse me, reveal the areas.
Well, the fog of
Hello?
war lit up. Oh,
We can
there
see
it is.
stuff now. Yay.
Yay!
It's all black and
Why
white.
is it all gray though? What the fuck?
It's because there's no lighting.
But it's literally not lighting mode. I'm trying to just go back to what I had before, which was like before I got the premium version. It's standard fog of war.
I don't know then. Because it looks like to me like it's just not lit.
Roll20 seems hard to use.
Can you take
It
fog of
does.
war off?
Get it together, Frosty.
I'm trying. Okay, I turned off that thing. Let's see what happens. It was working so great earlier. Legacy lighting on. Legacy lighting. No. Legacy lighting should stay off. What fucking. And I want fog of war on. Off? Now you can see everything, which I don't want.
Well,
But wait, can you see everything, or is it just still not working correctly?
did you? I thought I noticed a subtle change around the corners of the outline of the map, but like, let me.
Do we need to have the colors? Like, is that important right now?
No, not really. I'm just trying
I
to
just
get.
saw something change along the borders, like right about there and here.
But you can't see your own tokens or anything, so that's kind of a problem.
Nope.
Okay, standard fog of war. Disable updated dynamic lighting. Good. That's what I want. Can I hit a button to?
The corners here?
I want to. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna hit reset fog, and then I'm going to reveal a portion of the map.
Mhm.
And it's still going to be gray, and it's still not going to have tokens on it. What the shit? I don't understand.
I'm just like being really dumb. Have you tried adding a light source?
Okay. Here, let's night vision. No. Hey. I'm willing to try anything. The party is now the all glowing fucking sun. Still not helping. Is it because the party is controlled by everyone, right?
Day and night thing, or?
No, I don't think so. Oh God, why is it's just a world map? Why is this so hard? At this point I would literally turn off all fog of war and lighting stuff, but it still doesn't help. Reset fog?
Is
Question
our
mark?
token on there?
Yeah, it is. It doesn't need to be though, because there's no lighting on this map. I turned off the lighting. Fog of war is off. Dynamic lighting is off. Advanced and legacy settings. I've turned off legacy lighting like 7 times. What the hell? Please.
I have no idea what's going on.
No, I don't. Just save the setting. Just when I. Just... Whew. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna move to a different thing. So apparently legacy lighting cannot be turned off, which is an interesting choice for a thing. Oh, Lord. And now I go here and I reset the fog. Is that anything? Can
we do this later and go to forfeit?
Literally trying to. I can't get the maps working. I can't. Okay. Oh God, I hate this so much. Sorry. Okay. All right. Damn darkness. Okay, I can see everything, and that's all that matters. So I would never lead you astray, anyways. God, it's literally just pitch fucking black. Wow, that's so bad. I don't understand how it's getting worse every time I change something.
At least we see the name still. There we go.
Now we see
I
colors.
turned on dynamic lighting.
Yep, that did
Okay,
it.
dynamic lighting is the thing that allows you to see
Yeah, and I
anything
can
in the
see-
world.
Yeah, Cache Coal checkpoint, and then it goes just northeast of that. The
Oh
island.
god. I gotta
And there's
hide things
also
that
the
are
old
off the map though.
forge.
Yeah, now I gotta hide things that are off the map because it's fucking bullshit is bullshit. But hey, it's a start. Player, fucking GM layer, that's GM layer, that's okay. Actually, can you roll investigation on that map?
Again?
Oh wait, did you roll investigation to get the map?
Yeah, I roll investigation to find the map. Do you want me to roll
Okay.
investigation to?
You're able to
look on the
intuit
map
that,
again?
especially because you're Reed Goblin. Wait, no, that's not what I'm trying to do.
Humor you. 24.
Thank you. There was another point on that map called the New Forge, which would have been hard to find. It was kind of scribbled in the margins, or hidden with invisible ink, or just something. Don't
I
ask.
saw it with my rabbit eyes.
You saw it with your rabbit eyes, and we're all very proud of you. Which direction would the party like to go? Do you want to just roll a whole bunch of random encounters along the waterway all at once?
I'm guessing we're
Or
gonna
that's-
go west and then north, right?
Yeah, because
'Cause we're
waterways
here.
are safer.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're on land, it's
I mean, we're
kind
probably
of
just gonna go here and then walk or whatever.
yeah. You can still boat through this area. It's just like more rife with bullshit.
Encounter.
Okay.
Mo's just like, you guys choose.
Okay.
We could either go along the waterway or we could literally get off here and walk north. Yeah, about north.
I mean, you still. That's again. This land is still just. It's just more peat. It's like it's still clear enough to raft through.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's bog there versus fairly clear waterways here.
Let's take the
Uh,
clear waterways and then we'll just kind of.
All right.
So
Does someone want to
basically-
roll a D100 for me?
Everything in like green
Sure.
is
I'll do it.
difficult terrain.
Okay. The music is too loud. My brain hurts now. 100. 12. Yep. Okay. Keep rolling. Come out fine. 67. You're fine. Keep rolling. Wait. What speed are you guys going? You're going faster. Oh
Normal.
God.
Normal.
Normal. Okay, so that's 2 hours. Or no, 3 hours each. Night kind of passes. You are after the second one. You can take a long rest. I think you need to do that.
Okay, let's take a long rest.
You take a long rest. This is exciting. Sorry. Actually, during your long rest, roll perception for me, everyone. I guess I'll roll for puppet.
Need a jack roll too.
Yeah.
I rolled, it just went straight to Frosty.
Oh, okay.
I forgot to change it off of that.
Yep. And puppet. Okay. You all have the Actually, it's Puppet who points it out. But as she points, you can see coming through the portal in the sky, an entire airship has
That's
dropped
cool.
down. It's covered in like it would be very hard to see from this distance, but it's so high up as it's coming down, it is flooded with light. As it is coming down, it looks like a falling star. But from with the very good perception check that Puppet, the uncharacteristically good perception check that Puppet has, it is visible to
Fuck
you
you,
as.
Frosty.
Pardon?
I said, "Fuck you, Frosty."
What? Look, you have +0. I'm sorry, I'm being diplomatic here. You have +0, but you rolled a 20. It's a. You can make out that it is an airship that has just come down through the portal. And without much more than, like, you can only see it for a moment as it's coming down. But yes, there's an airship now. And that's your long rest. Everyone gained the benefit of a long rest. And I'm gonna look at Chelsea's other rolls and see if no, y'all are good to fucking travel. Okay. Gonna move our
gonna-
timer along.
Tune to the thing that I got.
Same.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Or at least equip it.
What kind of things did y'all get?
Most of the things went into the bag of that random goblin.
Uh-huh.
I got a whapping stick.
A whapping
Yeah.
stick?
Yeah, he got a sling. The two birds sling, which is an interesting magic item because all slings are useless in this version. So when you put a really overpowered enchantment on one, it's like almost worthwhile, which is weird. And Chelsea picked up the dragon shard that was used to pop open the portal to this place in the first place.
Oh.
It was a good catch. But yeah, you come now to as close as you can get to Fort Forfeit without going through some of the thicker bog. So
Bent,
you
isn't
can
it,
roll.
that dragon shard?
Pardon?
It's bent. It's been used. Is it? Where is it reusable?
So they're not supposed to be reusable, but this one is still from it. Like it is still in use.
Okay.
Is the more accurate way to put it. As you approach around here, you do start to see signs that point. They say something like, "Newcomers to the lost, rejoice, for you are found."
Also, Frosty.
Yep.
Before we move on, nobody knows that I have that.
Nope. No one does.
Jolly has not told anyone that she has found this dragon shard.
Not a thing, or all the gold you stole.
Yeah, I mean, eventually I was gonna give Puppet the diamonds, or the diamond, because I don't know, it seems like something Puppet would like for some reason.
All right.
Oh, you thought of us.
Yeah.
Alright, unfortunately, my food is here. I'm really sorry, guys. I really wanted to play tonight, but today kicked my ass.
That's okay. I'm not going to go on for much longer because it seems like there's a lot of people with kicked asses right now. But we'll roll these. We'll see if we get random encounters here or what kind of random encounters we get, and probably end as soon as you reach Forfeit. Or if there's a big encounter. But yeah, you have a good night.
I'll see y'all.
See ya.
Excuse me.
So whoever wants to can roll a d6 to get into much thicker terrain here.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Where did we win? A 3. Now I gotta remember what a 3 is.
A 3 is 3.
Oh, okay. This is a. Everyone can roll perception checks.
Yay. Yay.
Holy shit. Y'all have no chill today for finding stuff. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Jello and Saleda, you are the first to, well, probably Saleda since you can actually see in darkness. Jello, you're a bit more reliant on some source of light. So I'll say Saleda, you, as you're passing through this thicker terrain, you're able to spot lying under the ground. It's not something that's immediately familiar to you. It appears to be like a long staff, like too long for a person to wield, and it's mounted on some wheels and things, and it's laying at the bottom of a not too deep, but a little bit deep pool of water. And there's also nearby some, they look like a little bit like snow globes again. There's a big stack of them that are neatly arrayed in a triangle, like they're important in some way. Yeah, you see that under the water.
Am I walking in the water already, or like
You're on
walking
the
next to
barge.
it?
You're on the barge.
We're boating.
You're boating.
Floating.
Yeah.
This is my the top half of the screen right now is the top view, and the bottom half is a side view, as it were.
Okay.
You can see
I
kind of
see.
depth.
That's actually kind of cool. All right.
Yeah, right.
So do I know what it is in the water?
You're not sure. Roll Arcana, I guess. Arcana 16. These are kind of. How long have you been in Corvair? I guess you aren't right now, but your character is newly arrived to this land, right?
Yeah, I don't think very long.
Yeah. Okay. I would say it looks military. You don't know beyond that specifically what it is. You've heard that this country used a bunch of like magic artillery of different sorts. But yeah, it looks to be some kind of magic artillery.
Yeah, I just ignore it. It's in the water. It's not bothering me.
Okay, all right. This is a bold new way to address random encounters. You all, let me look at these perception checks again. Yeah, this is pretty well hidden, and the only other person to meet. Actually, Jello, roll again. Roll again for me, and we'll take the lower, because it's you're just at disadvantage.
Okay.
Nope. Okay. Not a soul of you.
I'm
Or
afraid
Slater
of
doesn't speak
depths.
of the siege weapon under the water, and none of the other ones see you, so you pass by.
I can touch my toes.
All right, and we can roll another d6 to get to the.
I'll roll it.
Oh, but that was my perception. Sorry. So you can go ahead
Okay.
and roll.
You rolled the same perception again.
Yay! It's this encounter.
And
Okay.
touch the toes.
All right. You see a small sort of island set up here. It seems like it used to be a church or a temple of some sort. It is sitting deep in peat. It is in a terrible state of disrepair. And you see some familiar faces, those Delkier monsters that you had fought before when you first arrived here. But you also see that a couple of them are dead, and the two that are standing are currently like cowering together. Not cowering, but they have retreated back, and they have not taken any clear action. You all can roll perception checks here as well.
Am I at disadvantage?
I'm gonna say if you're under the light spell, then no.
I don't know if I am. Because I
I
can't
think
create
in
that.
general you would travel with the light spell on just for ease of seeing things because everyone else is still at disadvantage if they're just peering through the dark.
True. I don't have control over that, so I can't say.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. That's a 2, a 22, a 16, a 4, a 7, 11. Okay. Salada, you are the first to see underneath the water. You see a human woman. She is like underneath the peat. She has a little bit of a battle scar, like a recent wound that is bleeding up into the water. She has her weapon out. You see, she is kind of catching her breath and regrouping here in the water, just under the water, breathing in as normal. And her eyes are a bright blue.
Right, what?
A bright blue.
Blue, okay. You cut off when you said blue, so I don't ask.
Is she look alive?
Oh, she looks very well and alive. Again, she looks wounded, but she is recovering here. She is stretching. She seems to be talking to other people in the water, and you're starting to see a couple other figures out there. But yeah, they are all in the water right now.
Like
Yeah, I'm gonna
around her?
point that out to everybody. There's somebody there.
There is? Where?
Yeah, look. I kind of like point in the direction.
Yeah? Oh, there is! Hello!
And
I don't know how close we are, but Jello would do that.
Jello, I don't know if that's the best thing to do.
She
I
looked
mean-
like
What
she's
else do you do
annoyed.
when you see someone new? I like to say hello. That's pretty friendly.
Can I tell which direction she's going in?
At the moment, she is
There's
coordinating with
no.
people, but she is more focused on anything coming up over the, like coming down into the water on her from over here. Like she's facing away from you guys. But as you shout into the water, she's not all that deep down, all things considered. She does look at you, and you see her immediately turn to her fellows, or where you assume her fellows are, deep down in the murk somewhere, and start talking to them. And she starts to swim away a little bit.
Oh. Did I
Need
do something
help?
wrong?
Sorry, what was that, Rachel?
No, she just shouted, "Do you need help?"
I'll also ask, are we this close right now?
You would probably be a little bit further than this. You'd be maybe 10 or 20 feet further away.
Okay.
But as you're saying that, the Delkir that were cowering here are like
Can you
taking
remind me
notice of
what
you, and
Delkir are again? I don't.
these are like the two goblins fused together, and the
Oh right, okay.
yeah, these were the first people you met. These are related in some way to the orchestra, which is some kind of force that comes through every now and again, changing things. Yeah, they are coming closer and taking notice of you.
Oh. Look, I think there's some more people over there.
If we're gonna have a combat, we should let Matt know because he might want to participate.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to start the combat. I'm trying to see how this situation shapes up.
I
We're
don't think we should engage further.
I haven't seen any action in forever. This seems like fun.
It's only been
You
really a
like
day.
killing things, don't you? Johnny.
It's literally my job.
Must be a fun job.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
If you're not going to engage, that's all right.
No,
And
I
you can
said
just
hi.
sort of watch how this plays out.
I
But
mean,
you,
we can watch and see what happens, and then engage.
yeah, and then engage if you feel like it.
I'm
But
just sad
you're
that lady ran away.
a familiar-looking critter slithers up behind those two. And Jolly, this is something you have fought before. Was that thing you and Puppet encountered? Trapped in a grain silo earlier. This one is not trapped in a grain silo and has not yet been set on fire, and kind of just comes up against the small one and just fucking kills it.
Interesting.
Oh no. Oh, that's oh no.
The larger one kind of steps back a little bit, hissing at it, and you see the human woman who you saw earlier clamber up onto shore, and then a couple more of them do the same. And you can see that they are like their mouths are full of water, like they're holding in their cheeks like someone would hold their breath underwater, and they are charging in to flank this one.
Okay, I'm gonna engage.
Look, there's swamp people. What are you? Oh, okay. Hi, you're
Who-
going.
All right.
What's the what is the light situation?
You're next to Jello, who has light going on. It might be something that you can get him to extinguish before you go, or cover before you go.
And then what's the light situation if that's extinguished?
Dim light.
I don't know. Does dim light work with my kit? I don't remember.
Let's say it's.
I think it's
Well,
darkness.
there's some amount of obstacle here, so let's say it's shadow up in.
Yeah, it's just darkness.
Shadow's kind of going like this right now.
Okay.
If that's helpful at all. You can always just hide under your barge.
No. Then how would I kill anything?
I don't know, with a ranged weapon.
No.
Hi. Do I have ammo for this thing?
All right, but if you're going to engage, then we can. I assume you're engaging. Who are you engaging?
I'm gonna run to this shadow, but in a way that doesn't take me through anyone's. I'm dashing.
Okay. Yeah, you'll have to get in the water to. Like I said, this is a little bit further away than I put on this map because I'm an idiot.
Okay. Well, then tell me how far I can get. I guess.
If you are planning on sneaking up on them throughout this encounter, then you can just be there. That's all right.
Okay.
But you did have to swim to get there, and it was really gross. You feel bad.
I'll also use my invisibility spell.
All right.
So I'm now invisible.
Okay, you are invisible.
Where's the ninja mask?
I put the sleepy face on there by mistake. Here's the ninja mask.
Okay, that works.
Wow, she can really hold her breath for a long time.
Yeah, you saw her dive in and then just never
Not come
resurface.
back up.
Well, I'm gonna wait until these humans engage, and then I'm gonna attack like
Yeah.
All right.
these things.
Yeah, these forces from under the water kind of swarm in, and they take a few good swings out of this thing, and it starts retaliating. it lashes out with its tentacles and is able to grapple this guy and hoist him up into the air. He's looking bad. He spits out a bunch
Okay.
of water.
All right. Well, so can I like engage it?
Yeah, go for it. I'm just describing. You tell me when you want to go.
The whole
Okay.
area underwater.
Well, when he gets grappled, I'll attack this thing.
You'll attack. Oh, all right. You're attacking the gold people. Okay. Let's wait for
Wait,
another session then to.
the gold I'm confused.
I'm assuming that the gold
Yeah,
people are linked.
Yes, they are on the same team.
Oh,
or you see them on the same team.
what
Red
gets
is on the-
grappled by who?
This guy, this sweet orc, gets grappled
Okay, I got
this
confused. I
tentacle
thought
monster.
this thing
Yeah,
was
there's two different
grappling.
tentacle monsters going on. Sorry.
Well, then I would have attacked this. Ugh.
Okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, roll an attack for me because that might just end the combat right there. You're invisible. So this thing has line sight like it's flanking you. Okay, that first would miss. That second would kill the fuck out of it. Oh no, that's total damage. Yeah, 14 damage. 16 damage. Okay, you wait for your opportune moment and you bury your sword in this thing's neck. It goes down dead. And now you are alone with this monster and these people. I don't know what one of them goes to speak something to you and just water falls out of their mouth and they rush, or she rushes back into the water.
She's gonna follow her to the water.
Okay. This one also lost their hold of their breath, so they are coming in after. Only the big white thing seems to be comfortable enough to stay on land for any prolonged period of time.
She'll stick her head under the water and be like, "How do you do that?" She's gonna try and speak that.
Okay. Is everyone else on the barge just fucking watching? I guess not, because she's invisible. Or
I'm
I
not
guess she just
invisible
became
anymore.
Invisible. Yeah. You just watch Jolly dive in, Jolly magically appear out of nowhere, kill a dude, and then Jolly just sticking her head in the water to yell at someone.
Oh. Oh, I thought she was. Oh, okay. That's. Jello's just watching.
Weird.
God, the problem with all my NPCs is none of them have any idea what to do when Jolly just runs up to them aggressively and says, "Hi." It's a problem. I need to be ready for that.
But that's what Jello does, but non-aggressively.
Yeah, it's been a consistent strategy for this team, and I've never been ready for it a single time.
Yeah.
The woman in the water kind of catches her breath and gestures for you to scatter, to leave. She seems upset with you in some way.
All right. You're welcome. And then Jolly's just gonna get on the barge and be like, "Wow, those folks were really not appreciative."
But I'm just
hide
impressed you
something.
could hold your breath for so long.
I would have been able to hold it longer if they taught me how to do whatever they're doing.
Really? Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
You see a few of the other humans pulling themselves out of the water and investigating the ruins.
Wait. What are they doing over there? I can go back over and investigate.
Oh,
But I'm gonna
God.
stealth it.
Wait, wait. I want to come.
Okay.
Be quiet. Stick to the shadows.
Okay. Kind of not that quiet.
She's gonna like pick Jello up and put her hands over his mouth so he doesn't say anything. She's just
Okay,
gonna go
you
shh.
just hold me and just do that. That
Yeah,
works.
she's just gonna hold him. And she's gonna whisper in his ear, keep an eye out for anything valuable. And I'm gonna have him do the investigation checks and not me because I'm bad at it.
Oh, I'll do that for you.
Everyone on the raft roll perception for me. Salada, your fucking perception rolls. What the hell? Oh, God. Oh, no. Hogan, your poor rolls.
Mine are just chronic today. Oh no, mine haven't been as bad as Weiren's.
You get 2 rolls for everything,
far.
and they're never good. I'm sorry, bud. Yeah,
They're
Salada,
above average. Above average just never does anything.
6 and 4?
The 14 and the 16 before.
Oh, I guess.
You. Why you licking me?
Alright, what are we doing, Frosty?
Sorry.
I'm being
Salada,
held.
Jack,
Yo.
you see under the water. It's already murky, but you see sort of disruptions in the murk around your raft, and you see very briefly just this stripy tentacle kind of like streak through the layer of silt below. There seems to be something in the water below you.
Not sure staying on the raft is the best of ideas, guys.
Oh, I
Okay,
could do
then.
something now.
There's
Mhm.
maybe something down there that may or may not tip us over. Just be aware.
Okay, the only thing is we're going to need the raft to get about this place by the look of this map. So I'm not
Well,
abandoning it.
if the tentacle underneath us decides to break the raft, we really don't have much of a choice now, do we?
No, yeah, that is true. But we may need to fight it. We can always tie it up here and wait.
You can always take the raft and push it somewhere else.
We're too far away to say that because you're
Okay.
holding me.
I was doing a Patrick Star.
I know.
Yeah. As you two are discussing Jolly and Jello, you're able to
try and push the raft.
Sorry, I don't need to. Why am I moving your characters for you? You're able to sneak a good peek of what they're looking at in this temple. There appears to be a mural. It depicts it's rule, knowledge, religion. The both of you. I expect these rules aren't going to be great.
Nope. Oh. Well.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Jolly, maybe you, as a child, saw a picture of this thing and you were like, I want to fight that. And we're disappointed to learn that they're pretty much extinct and you can't fight them. And so they stuck in your mind forever. But what you're seeing on the wall is a Kodal, which is like the big dragon serpents like the feathered dragon serpent things from Mesoamerican folklore. It's one of those, and in Eberron, it is also like one of the first kinds of angels, and supposedly they were all sacrificed to bind the devils, the lords of dust, like all the worst evils, the very start of history.
What's it called again?
A Kotal.
Caradron?
Yeah. Or wait, no. Well, that I think that second one is right. But yeah, this mural depicts a one of those Kotals kind of dissolving into what is called the silver flame, which is like it's part of the main religion of Eberron. It's this kind of strange binding force that keeps the very worst devils at bay. These humans don't seem to understand or be particularly interested in that, but they are like looking at one another, and they give some hand gestures to mean like yes or affirmative or this is it, before they duck back into the water too.
Maybe what?
Okay. And there's no anything like physical that they've been looking for, like just the
What,
mural.
baby?
Yeah, it appears that this mural is what they found that's so important, and you see the big this thing, big white monster, kind of lean up against the wall and try to push it down, to push it into the water, and later you see the humans pop back up again with crowbars and things to give it, to help it, or using crowbars to try and pry this whole wall down, this whole mural, and drop it down into the water.
Are they like doing it carefully? Like they're not trying to damage it?
You can see that there's like they're not, digging the crowbars directly into the painted stuff, but they're basically going to drop a fucking brick wall. So how that's going to not break the mural is
like I guess
unclear to me.
I'm trying to see if they're defacing it.
No, they're not defacing it.
Okay.
Go lay down.
She looks at Jello and she's like, I don't know what they want with the wall.
I don't know either.
I mean, that thing is fucking cool. I've always wanted to fight one, but
You want to fight a wall?
no, the thing that's on the wall. The cool thing.
Oh, that thing. What is that thing?
Fucking Batman. That's what it is.
Jello sounds like
so you want to
been
kill
to
a
the
fucking
dentist.
badass. That's nice.
You sound like you've been to the dentist and you're just coming round.
It's because I'm covering my mouth. It's really
So, I guess she's gonna leave with
okay.
Jello.
I guess there's nothing really here. I'm sorry. I tried. I guess my red eyes can really see much.
It's okay. I'm used to you being useless. It's fine.
Oh.
I just like how mean she is to him because everyone else is super nice.
You gotta balance it out somehow, yeah.
And she says it in such a nice way. She's got such a sort of like.
It's always it's always like a backhanded compliment.
It's like absolutely normal for her. You're like, what are you getting upset about?
Well, you're getting upset about everything. That's very Jello.
Okay.
Like this to everyone.
I know how I'm going to end this session. You two, if you're returning to the raft, then you may do so.
I don't really have any choice, do I?
Yeah, she's holding him.
Yeah, if Sally wants to return to the raft,
Sneakily going to the raft.
Okay. You sneakily splish splash through the water and
Yeah.
climb up onto the raft.
Yeah.
I don't swim very well.
And if you all are leaving at that, or are you planning to stay and watch any longer?
I don't think there's anything really important here. I don't think our characters. I don't think we'd stay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they'd probably shove off.
Okay. Except when you try to move your raft, you find it is stuck.
I promise I didn't move the boat onto rocks.
And that's where we'll end our session.
Okay.
I mean, okay, wait. I can do better than that. I can do better. You find that your boat is stuck, and as you look over the edge, you see those colored tentacles holding strong around the end of it. Is that better?
Sure.
That okay. God.
I mean,
Oh,
Jolly
God.
would start slicing at them, but I could do
I
that.
promise I didn't leave us on top of really large white tentacles. Sorry.
All right. Well, that is my attempt at our session number, what, 9, 10?
9.
I
9.
don't remember. A 9. Nice.
This has been a low energy day for, it seems like, everyone. So, yeah.
Is our
So-
Fridays like still
bad
good?
day?
Yeah,
Maybe.
it kind of seems like it's turned into a bad